From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Oh, do you have a 24-hour streaming channel that you can check out 24 hours a day? If you have a smart TV with YouTube, just search for Weather NorCal YouTube page. You can watch the 24-hour streaming channel there. And of course, if you have YouTube at your access, you can watch my videos on demand as well. Also, if you have a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick, you can download the free app on both of those devices, and you can watch the 24-hour streaming channel whenever you want. It's got all kinds of great programming. I suggest you check it out. I think you'll like it. We do have a break on Thursday from the wet weather we've seen here for today, but more rain on Friday, as early really as Thursday night, coming in Friday. Maybe a bit of a break Friday afternoon, then more showers coming in Saturday. And then it looks like we have drier and warmer conditions for Sunday into early next week. But no need to worry, because even though we're seeing a bit of a break, we've got more wet weather for many parts, or should I say the middle to latter part of next week. Here's a look at our forecast for tonight and into tomorrow morning. I am expecting the mainly cloudy sky. Still some leftover showers overnight tonight for many parts of Northern California. So don't be surprised if even at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, you're still dealing with some light showers out there. But it should be a drier day for your Thursday. And in fact, I think many of us could even be looking at some breaks in the clouds. Now, as we go into tomorrow morning for the valley, we may actually be socked in with a little bit of fog for the first half of the day, and then maybe some clearing in the afternoon before the next round of rain comes in Thursday night and into your Friday. So there's the stream of moisture coming in from the subtropics. There's the next storm system we've got our eyes on. What's between the storm systems is basically this right here. So the clouds will still be kind of filtering through, and we're still going to be looking at mostly cloudy skies in many locations, just not much in the way of rain. There's not really a mechanism to really squeeze out that moisture. This right here, though, is that next mechanism, and that's what's going to be here by Thursday night and into Friday. Let's take a look at Futurecast and walk you through the timing of it all. So here's 10, 11 o'clock tonight. Again, you can see some stray showers out there, especially in the mountains, with snow levels between 5,000 and 6,000 feet. But even if you do see snow, it's not going to be much, right? And then, of course, you can see the fairly dry conditions, but still maybe some drizzle, maybe some light rain, even for the valley. Then we go into 6 a.m. on Thursday. You see how we're seeing a lot of the low clouds and fog kind of sticking around here for the valley, but some breaks in the clouds elsewhere. That may linger on into noon. You can see how we're not seeing much breaks in the clouds. So we may eventually start to see some of those clouds erode away by the second half of the day on Thursday. But look what's on its heels. Right here, coming into Thursday night and Friday, we've got a wide band of rain moving in. Now this is Friday morning at 5 a.m. By the way, this is not heavy rain that's pushing on through. But you can see in the morning hours, we're seeing kind of the showers, especially even the valley could see some of that. Snow around 5,000 feet. So places like Alturas and Chester could be looking at the potential for a mix. Otherwise, it's going to be rain below that. And there, of course, you can see the rain a little bit heavier off to the west. But look what happens. All the rain, for the most part, gets pushed up to the north, with the exception of Modoc County by noon. By the time we go into Friday afternoon, we actually may see a few lingering showers kind of moving around, especially up to the north, but even the north end of the valley around Redding could see a light shower as well. And then as we go into your Friday night, there you can see the next band of rain that'll be pushing through Friday night into Saturday, giving us our next chance for rain on Saturday. So we've been talking about how that activity is pushing northward on Friday. There's a reason for that. Now we saw on the satellite image that the subtropical moisture, or the atmospheric river, or whatever you want to call it, moving kind of in the direction of central and southern California. But what's happening, and of course that's the moisture tap for all the storms that are moving in, and of course the clouds as well, and that's what's giving us the rain. But what's happening is, look at this. You see this right here? That's the same subtropical moisture that was pointed in this direction. What's expected to happen is high pressure builds in. What happens is the axis of that shifts northward. And now we've got that atmospheric river pointed right at the Pacific Northwest, and the tail end of it, we still see those showers. So you see the rain kind of moving up that flow. It comes up and over the ridge, okay? So as you get up and over that ridge, you still have rain in there, okay? So we're still seeing that here for Northern California, but as that ridge builds stronger northward, we see less and less rain Friday afternoon. So that ridge axis is something we've got to keep a close eye on, because typically to the west of that axis is where we have the rain kind of in that jet stream, right? But to the east of that axis, we typically see what we call subsidence, or sinking air, and that allows us to see drier conditions. So what's going to happen is, as we go into Saturday, this will shift eastward, and now that flow is going still right into Northern California, but then the ridge by Sunday builds stronger. Look what happens where that moisture is going. Now that moisture is being aimed up towards Canada. And it's dry for places like Oregon, although still some showers in Washington. But you get the idea. As that ridge builds and gets stronger, it pushes all that energy and that moisture off to our north and west, and we stay dry for Sunday, Monday. Now, some models are bringing in the next chance for rain after that by next Tuesday or Wednesday. This model is going to hold off until Thursday. So I'm going to go split the difference at this point and say, after the dry spell that we'll see starting Sunday, I think we may start to kind of kick in some more rain by the middle of next week, and of course continuing even after that. Forecast rain totals, of course, on top of what we're going to see here for the rest of the day today and tomorrow, it's not going to amount to much. Most of it is going to be off to the north and to the west through Friday night. Snow totals not going to amount to much either, but it is picking up on some accumulation for elevations down about 4,000 to 4,500 feet. Don't anticipate that to happen, but what that tells us is that there may be at least a rain-snow mix in many of those areas. But as you get below 4,000 feet, it's all pretty much going to be in the form of rain. The winds, I'm not really concerned about them tomorrow. Still a bit breezy for places like Crescent City, but then the winds will pick up back again for the coast, close to 30 miles per hour for Crescent City and Eureka, not to mention those very gusty winds for central Siskiyou County. But there you can see the precipitation outlook for the end of January through early February. Chances for rain are looking really good for the entire western United States, but it's also warmer, keeping those snow levels higher. Let's take a look at your wave heights, and they are expected to actually increase a little bit here, especially for Thursday morning, and then drop a little bit here for Thursday afternoon. As we take you into your Friday, they drop a little bit here, but down to about 10 to 11 or even 12 feet, depending on how far to sea you go. But there's your marine forecast. South winds at 10 to 15 knots. Waves from the west at 14 feet at 16 seconds. There's your high and low tide for tomorrow with your sunrise and sunset, and a small correct advisory through tomorrow afternoon. Here's what it looks like tonight. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for the valley. Still mainly cloudy skies. Could still see some drizzle and light showers overnight tonight, but nothing to write home about. There you can see, of course, we're looking at those temperatures dropping a little bit cooler. I'm expecting mainly in the low to mid 30s for the eastern mountains, and not to mention Siskiyou County. For Trinity County, mid 30s, low 40s for the inland areas, and low to mid 40s for the coast tonight. Let's take a look at your forecast for tomorrow. There's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast with those temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s for your daytime highs. Now, I do expect a break on Thursday with mostly cloudy skies. There are the showers returning on Friday and Saturday, and then waiting until next Wednesday before we see our next round of rain. Here's your North Coast neighborhood forecast. Temperatures mid to upper 50s for your daytime highs. Taking you northward, 56 for Smith River, 55 for Gas Key, 57 out in Trinidad, Hoopa 57 in Orleans, a high of about 55 degrees. Your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. 47 out in Fort Jones, 43 in McDowell, as well as Doris, 49 degrees in Hornbrook, and there you can see Ashland, a high of about 50 degrees. All right, let's take you out to Modoc County. Temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s for your daytime highs. You can see Tule Lake about 43, 41 degrees for Canby and Aden, and 40 out in Fort Bidwell. Let's take you out to the eastern mountains, where temperatures there should be in the mid to upper 40s for your highs. Janesville, a high of 46, Susanville 47, Doyle 48. There you can see Fall River Mills about 43 degrees, and Shingletown a high of 49 degrees that is, and 53 in Paradise. Here's your Valley neighborhood forecast brought to you by Haas Farms. Those temperatures will be in the upper 50s. There are those showers returning on Saturday. Now, you'll notice for your 7-day forecast for Chico, I've got you dry on Thursday and Friday. Now, there may be some early morning showers on Friday, but But I think most of the day on Friday for Chico will be dry, with the next chance for rain Saturday, dry for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then by Wednesday of next week, a chance for showers. Now we take you up north, and there you can see Whiskeytown, about 52 degrees, 55 degrees for the city of Shasta Lake, and 56 for Bella Vista. And Friday, yes, the chance for showers, especially in the morning, but maybe even a chance going to the afternoon for Red Bluff. And your 7-day forecast for Redding, also dry for your Thursday. I do expect that most of the showers on Friday will be in the morning for Redding, but we could see some developing showers by the second half of the day on Friday as well. Better chances for showers on Saturday, drying out and warming up. Look at that, we're getting the upper 60s by Sunday, Monday, and more showers and cooler by next Wednesday.